Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm bringing you another exciting comic haul, and this is comic haul number 17, and we are calling this issue Marvel Madness. And if you're wondering why, it's because there's a lot of Marvel books in this one. So it's just crazy how many Marvel books. But we'll have 5 comics and 1 trade. So changing up there a little bit. And before we get started, I hope that you will check out in the description below, check out those Prime Channel spotlights. Some channels there with some great content, great people, members of this community. Please check them out. There'll be 3 in all of the comic videos related content that I make. So without further ado, let's get to the Marvel Madness. First up, we have the conclusion to the Chameleon conspiracy, and this is giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man. Like I said, conclusion there to the Chameleon conspiracy. This is cover A. Pretty cool cover though, because you got all the different heads that the Chameleon can use there. Pretty cool stuff. Like that artwork, very neat. And I will show you some of these interiors here. But like I said, I'd be glad to wrap this story up and see what's next, which I already know, of course, is the Sinister War, which I'll be picking that up in trade. I believe I got the first issue by itself, but I'm going to go ahead and get the 4 issues as a trade. But very excited to read this. Giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man Chameleon conspiracy. All right. Next up, we have a great story by Al Ewing. We have the Immortal Hulk, number 48. Only 2 more issues to go before this ends. And this is legacy numbering 765. And this is your standard cover A by the magnificent Alex Ross. But very good stuff there. Looks like you got the sad Hulk there. You got the Gray Hulk down here. Joe Fixit. Right there. Looks like he's proposing to the Red She-Hulk up there in her harpy form. Pretty interesting stuff, but this has been such a great story. I am very interested to see how this is all going to end. I definitely highly recommend, checking this story out. It has been amazing all the way through. Al Ewing does a magnificent job on this. And I look forward to what he's going to do on Venom. That should be kind of interesting. Not really sure what take we're going with on the Venom there after the aftermath of, the whole ending of Venom number 35, the Donny Cates run, or legacy numbering 200 if you want. But looking forward to it either way. And I believe Donny Cates is supposed to be taking over the Immortal Hulk at some point, so I'll be interested to see how that's going to go as well. But only 2 more issues to go. This has been the Immortal Hulk, number 48. Next up, we are continuing my run on the Star Wars, The High Republic, and this is number 6, with a lovely Rancor cover there. This is just a standard cover A. It's been a good story. I've been enjoying it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep buying the single issues for it, though. I'm probably going to switch over to trade before too long, because the story does seem better all read together, because that's what I have been doing here lately, is I've been letting the books build up a little bit and then reading them. It makes a little more sense that way. But that looks pretty cool. You got a couple of Rancors right there. That's pretty awesome. That Hut leader there. We got some more going on here with her master and the main character. More cool stuff here going on. But looking forward to reading this issue either way. Been a good story. Enjoying this run on Star Wars, The High Republic. Like I said, this is issue number 6. Next up, we have the One Soul DC book out of all of these Marvel Madness books. And this is Wonder Girl number 2, cover A by Joelle Jones. Nice cover there. Interested to see what's going to happen in this book. The last one, it's not that I didn't enjoy it, it's just it was kind of a letdown for me because it just was basically her arriving on the scene, and you know, it looked like maybe she's getting taken under the water at the very end of it. Hopefully this one will give some more, you know, to her powers, which, looking at this artwork here, looks like it already kind of does. So excited to see how that's going to go. I am looking forward to how the story is going to turn out in the end. I did enjoy the future state version, so looking forward to reading this. Hopefully it's going to be a good read. And this has been Wonder Girl number 2. Next up, we have the last issue of the single issue comics for this haul. And this is actually my last issue I'm going to get as a single issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. This is number 70, Legacy numbering 871, the prelude to the Sinister War. And I believe this is just your standard cover A, which it is. I want to say it's by Bagley, Mark Bagley. But either way, this is, like I said, this is going to be my last single issue. I'm going to start, oops, sorry my fingers were in there. I'm going to start reading this as a trade from now on. It does seem like this is a better story in trade, but also pretty soon we are going to have a new writer on the title, so that should be interesting as well. But I'll show you some of the interiors here, because all this is following the aftermath of the whole Chameleon conspiracy and everything that has been building up in the backs of the books there, leading towards the whole Sinister War there. The gathering of the forces, so should be pretty interesting to see how the Sinister War is going to unfold. And this has been, like I said, The Amazing Spider-Man number 70. The final book of this haul is a trade paperback, and this was the Taskmaster story that just came out not too recently here. It was last year, I think, towards the end of last year. And this is called The Rubicon Trigger. But there you have it right there. This was a 5-issue series. I heard lots of great stuff about it. I believe it introduced some new characters as well. I will read you the back of it here. Taskmaster has murdered S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Maria Hill. Or at least, that's what the whole world thinks. Now the greatest spies in the business are hunting him down and won't stop until Taskmaster is dead, or can clear his own name. So begins a globe-spanning adventure that will send ripples through the Marvel Universe's espionage community. Taskmaster's next target? Phil Coulson? But Coulson isn't alone in Washington, D.C. He's got the entire Squadron Supreme of America on speed dial. And when Taskmaster's hunt brings him to South Korea, he'll have to go toe-to-toe with White Fox. His next stop is sunny Wakanda, home to Okoye and the feared Dogs of War. Can the Taskmaster find the Doomsday device Maria Hill died to protect, or is he being played by the true mastermind behind it all? And this story was by Jed MacKay, who is going to be writing Moon Knight here very soon. Also with Alessandro Vitti and Gru EFX. And like I said, this collects Taskmaster of 2020, numbers 1 through 5. And I will show you some of this artwork in here. But there you go here. You got some good stuff. Should be interesting. Like I said, I've heard very good stuff about this story. And Taskmaster is always a very neat character to read about. But very cool stuff going on here. I am definitely looking forward to reading this story and seeing all the action unfold. That has been Taskmaster, the Rubicon Trigger trade paperback. And with that, we conclude this comic haul. Issue number 17, The Marvel Madness, because of all the Marvel titles in this haul. Some great books here. Looking forward to reading them all. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Please like and comment down below. I really enjoy reading the comments, and you know, seeing what you have to think about these covers, these books, anything, you know, that you might have suggestions to read. I really enjoy them, and I try to get back to you as fast as I can as far as commenting back. But I hope also that you will check out the description down below. Check out those Prime Channel spotlights. They are great stuff as always. And just want to thank you once again for watching the video. Have a great day. Prime is out. Mazash.